missional, when you use the word missional and an adjective as an adjective, like if someone's your neighbor and your neighbor doesn't like you and you have an argument with them, they're maybe an adversary, they're an adversarial neighbor. So in the same way, the word missional is simply adding al to the mission. So it's how we do things. So a leader who's a missional leader is a leader who's leading on mission. So as a pastor and a church leader, I think that that would mean that I'm not trying to create a church that, gathers consumers of religious goods and services, customers, if you will, of the way we do church. It's very easy to do that. People will be attracted to your church based on the music or your preaching, and you can end up with a church full of customers of religious goods and services. But the missional leader is not looking for customers. The missional leader is trying to raise up co-laborers. And that co-missional leader who's leading a church or a ministry or a congregation, whatever it may be, he or she then is helping to, do what the writer of Hebrews says, to provoke one another to love and good deeds, to move people from being passive spectators, which is just far too often in our churches today. We got a lot of passive spectators rather than active participants in the mission of God. So a missional leader is somebody who is helping people in a church typically, but it could be other settings, but helping people to respond to the missional call of our missional God. God is on a mission. He has sent Jesus into the world. Jesus invites us to join him in that mission in the power of the Holy Spirit. So I guess the main difference that I see when I use the word missional leader to describe somebody, it's someone who's helping people join Jesus on his mission. And if you are a missional leader and you lead a missional congregation, you'll end up with a congregation that is seeking to engage its community, to serve others, to share the gospel, and more.